Okay, so one thing you definitely don't want to do is take everything at face value. You don't want to just fully ground yourself in the idea that this is just the sun, because the same way as we are taught about angels and these little rosy faced angels, stuff like that, that it takes away from further acknowledging what's outside of the narrative. So if you hear the sun, oh, the sun, the sun, the sun, everyone quickly creates a stigma in their mind and says, oh, the sun is going to do this. The sun is going to make me go blind. The sun is bad for me, The sun is poisoning me, sun poisoning, all this crap, sunburn. The sun doesn't burn anything unless you're like not supposed to be in here. So the sun is a nurturing entity that guards things and protects. And one of the things, now this dude can shapeshift and everything. Uh, Also, as far as like the synonyms and the names that are that describe this being, they call him Pillsbury Doughboy, call him the Muffin Man, they call him Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Because when you see him, the three-dimensional signature that comes off in 3 dimensions is a doughy appearance. It looks very doughy and like candy or something, or like a cookie. So it's an all-encompassing, nurturing feature that creates an incentive for recreation with this entity, because it's a delightful gesture, and if you see that, you're gonna say, "Oh, how delightful," and then you're gonna start sun gazing. So fluoride is the reason why you can't sun gaze. It's the reason why it doesn't look like anything but a flat circle, and it's metallic when you see it, and it completely throws you off, and it's completely uh, irritating to the eyes. It's because fluoride is one of the greatest cancer-causing chemicals, also one of the greatest light irritants known to man, and it's also intelligent. As you think about, everything here is conscious, so anything that's bad is also carrying a conscious signature to it. It's probably good to tell it love and gratitude before you consume things like, marijuana or whatever. So, I mean, it's good to kind of keep a good, clear conscience of positivity. All right, so another thing that you'll notice about Mr. Cheeks is that his face consistently changes because he shapeshifts. So the smiley face is something that was created to acknowledge the existence of Mr. Cheeks, and his face will simplify itself from this to this, and then he pulls out the Zoolander Blue Magnum, as we have been watching nothing but sun idols on TV. All of the actors are all sun idols. Okay, and here's another one. Whenever he goes simple, he kind of looks like Peter Griffin in the mouth because he's got the strong cleft there. So I mean, and then when this one goes up like that and he kind of looks at you at an angle, at that point he looks like Bugs Bunny. So the rabbit bends its light into the hole, and Elmer Fudd would be the establishment trying to shut down the light. So that's where the kind of like bridge that creates the Bugs Bunny kind of thing going on. And then he's looking at you with these eyes that's up, hiding behind the cheek formation that comes out exactly like Bugs Bunny. I wish I could draw the way that I'm seeing it. You could just Google Bugs Bunny, because I would need a reference of Bugs Bunny. I'm not like a huge Bugs Bunny fan to would just draw him off the top of my head. But you get the point. His face does the Bugs Bunny, and he's the white rabbit. Get it? The white rabbit bends its light, goes into the tree with a big hole in it. So yeah. All right. So now the final thing that I want to say about the sun here, that we believe to be the sun, is really uh, appearingly in the three-dimensional signature is more like an animated cartoon come to life, and that's exactly what he looks like. So that's exact, like he's moving around like a cartoon moves, but he exists here with us. in a three-dimensional form that is a signature that appears only when illuminated. Otherwise, it's just a flat circle that's metallic. So, the final thing that I want to talk about on Mr. Cheeks is last night I was looking at him and I said, man, you're in my conscious view space. You are in my space that makes me conscious, and I have a range of space in here, and you're floating around in here, and I call this place my consciousness. This is what I thought that was, my consciousness. So you're in this space here because you're a guardian and you're protecting me. Is that correct? He has his face and he nods his head yes. And I was like, wow, everybody needs to go sun gaze immediately. If you see this dude floating around, he's inside of you protecting you. There you go. You can't lose. Stare into the sun. Don't listen to anybody tell you anything they've learned about it, because it's not really a sun for real. It's not really a sun as we think about it. So it's not really something to be taken at face value, as mentioned in the beginning of this video. So sun gaze, learn more about it. Protect yourself from what's coming, because these people have told you, go to the light of the world to be saved. They told you this, but they're speaking in codes and riddles. And if you don't get it, you'll be sorry, man. You might be sorry one of these days because you didn't go to the light of the world to be saved. So, people have to suit themselves. And the people that are unknowing, thank you for watching. Welcome to Grim Nasty TV.